Okay, hello. Today is chapter 8, lesson 3, part 2. Today we're looking at the people and cultures in Brazil. Go ahead and do this Lectio Divina verse. I'm going to get some water. Be right back. All right. Let's take a look at some of the Brazilian food that's popular there. Oh. All right. There you go. So, Brazilian culture is known for its friendliness. It's called the Brazilian way. It basically just means people that are very friendly and welcoming and open. There's some tensions in Brazil, but it's not because people come from different ethnic backgrounds. It's more because people are oftentimes very poor living near people who are very rich, and there's kind of a lot of anger sometimes about that. Something to be said is that the Portuguese people come from an ethnically Portuguese background and they speak Portuguese, but it's very different in Brazil, the type of Portuguese they speak, from the type of Portuguese that people speak in actual Portugal. Oh, just some example. Look at these words here, okay? We all know these words. See, she's confused. Which kind of Portuguese do you speak? Brazilian or Portuguese? And the reason for that is that there's so many different ethnic groups in Brazil. All these ethnic groups will kind of add a new word to the Brazilian Portuguese. Until today, the Portuguese in Brazil is super different than the European Portuguese. So look at some of these differences, guys. You can pause the video and look at it more, but just how these words can be totally different in different languages. Like it's trem in Brazil, but it's comboio in Europe. It's very interesting. Okay. So in Brazil, it's traditionally been a Catholic country. So, 2/3 of Brazil are Roman Catholics. But with that said, only 20% of the Catholics in Brazil go to church. So it's very sad. And we need missionaries to go there and evangelize. I tell you what, though, I went to college with a big group of Brazilian people. And they were extremely faithful Catholics. So they have a strong Catholic church, but it's small and a lot of people are losing faith. There's also the rest of the people in Brazil who aren't Catholic are basically Protestant. So this is kind of a Protestant church here. All right, so contributions to the world. Well, first of all, Brazil has kind of created a genre of music called Bossa Nova, and I'm going to show you a video of that in a minute. And then just anywhere you go in Brazil, whether you're in a rural area or a city, the people basically eat meat, bean, rice. Meat, bean, rice. That's kind of the main meal in Brazil is meat, beans, and rice. All right, so let's watch a little video of what Bossa Nova is. This is a Brazilian style of music, okay?
Olha só quem já vem vindo ali, fingindo que nem percebeu. Estou aqui, se estou, ele tem que ver. Já faz tempo que cheguei. Já senti que vai passar por mim. O seu tempo vai passar também. Melhor assim, os dois ficam sem ninguém. Já faz tempo que cheguei. Pena que sei que ele vai.
It's kind of coffee shop music, I guess. And then obviously football, extremely big in Brazil. They're one of the best football soccer teams in the world, and just anywhere you go in Brazil, you're going to see kids playing soccer somewhere, and they'll, some top of a roof, in an alleyway, in a parking lot, whatever. Um, so that's it. Read today's section on page 259, Cornell notes, and then page 2 of your packet, let's open that up. Okay. Oh, so page 2 would kind of start here, not really page 2, but right here, top of 1. So I talked about that, I talked about that, I talked about that. This is an easy one, huh? I talked about that. Okay, this is basically Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday in Brazil. It's like a big festival before Lent, so it's in February each year. The national dish, you could just write meat, beans, and rice. That's basically what it is, but it's got a different name than that. Just in the city, yeah, find the in the book, and then you should know this one as well. So that's all there is to today's lesson. We'll talk to you soon. God bless you, and goodbye.